High borrowing costs coupled with unrealistic federal mortgage qualification standards resulted in an unaffordable homeownership market for many households in 2023. With that said, relief seems to be on the horizon. Borrowing costs are expected to trend lower in 2024. Lower mortgage rates coupled with a relatively resilient economy should see a rebound in home sales this year in 24. Says who? Not me, but the president of Toronto Regional Real Estate Board. Hi everyone, this is Sukhmani Bhardwaj, your Brampton's real estate agent. In this video today, I'll be talking about three things. Number one, we'll briefly talk about the numbers or stats for December 2023 and the overall numbers for 2023. As always, we'll also talk about the numbers for the city of Brampton. And number three, we will be talking about what to expect in this year for the real estate industry in 2024. And if you are thinking about selling your home or buying a house, feel free to get in touch with me. We will talk about your options and see what best fits into your unique situation. My contact information is in the description. Let's start with the December numbers. 3,444 sales, up by 11.4% compared to December of 2022. Approximately $1,084,000 was the average price, up by 3.2% from the previous year. And active listings were also up by 19.3% from the last year. And for overall 2023, total sales were down by 12.07%. Average price was also down by 5.3% compared to 2022. Now, I see the reason why 2022 was still holding strong was because of a strong January and February. Despite an uptick during the spring and summer, the number of new listings also declined in 2023. The trend for listings has been largely flat to down over the past decade, which is problematic in the face of a steadily growing population. Now let's talk about specifically the city of Brampton numbers. Here are the numbers for the entire year of 2023. Let's focus on December for now. 295 sales, which was the second lowest in the entire year after January. Since I'm watching the numbers on everyday basis, this year as well, for the first week, 2024, it seems that it's going to be as slow as December 2023 was. Just on a side note, 987,000 was the average price, the lowest in the entire year, and the median price was sitting at 920,000. Next up is the months of inventory, which was 2.3 in the month of December for the city of Brampton. Now, it's an important indicator of the relationship between supply and demand in a housing market. If new homes stopped entering the market, how many months would it take to burn through all the homes currently available for sale? It speaks to the relationship between inventory and the buyer's activity. Generally speaking, months of inventory is when 0 to 3, it's a seller's market. Between 3 to 5, it's a balanced market. And over 5, it's a buyer's market. So in Brampton, we could see that it was sitting at 2.3, which means it was a seller's market in December. In fact, the entire year, we saw that it was more so a seller's market. In fact, there are many other cities and areas where I have seen more of a balanced and a buyer's market as well. And then we have the property days on market. In December, it took on an average 48 days for a property to be sold, which was the highest in the entire year in 2023. And then finally, we have the sales to new listing ratio, which was sitting at 44.6% in December. And now let's break down the number of sales that we saw in the previous chart into different property types. Detached homes were the highest sold in Brampton in the month of December, 159 sales. You can see the corresponding average price for every property type. Now, I pulled out the numbers like month over month, what was the change? So there was a decline of 0.04% in the sale of detached homes as compared to the previous month. Semi-detached homes, a drop of 3.8%. Townhomes, again, a drop of 2.6%. Condo townhomes had the largest drop in prices as compared to all home types, 6.86%. And condo apartments, interestingly, they went up in price by 2.23%. Buyers who were active in the market benefited from more choices throughout 2023. This allowed many of these buyers to negotiate lower selling prices, alleviating some of the impact of higher borrowing costs. Finally, let's talk about moving forward into 2024. Assuming borrowing costs trend lower this year, look for tighter market conditions to prompt renewed price growth in the months ahead. Record immigration into the GTA in the coming years will require a corresponding increase in the number of homes available to rent and purchase. Therefore, not only we need new homes to be built, but we need more existing homes for sale too. The inventory basically needs to go up. A lot of homeowners are holding on. There could possibly be two categories of homeowners. One are those who purchased before COVID and they have a good rate that they want to hold on until the renewal comes. The other category, in my experience, are the ones who purchased in the last couple of years and want to sell, but now that the hope is for interest rates to go down, they are trying to hold on for a little bit more longer so that they can make some extra money or at least break even. That being said, homes are being sold and bought every single month because there are motivated sellers and buyers in every market. That's it for today, folks. What are your thoughts about the 2024 real estate market? Share them with me in the comments and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, ciao.